Hey, what's happening, guys? I'm Will from Will Source One's channel. On this video, I'm basically doing what I would call probably like a more current update of some of the things that I picked up and things more so that I may have more had rearranged in my collection, whether it be my living room and statue room. So maybe like a few things that you have seen before in the past, and more so like newer things that I sort of added into the mix for you to see. So hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk what you guys did.
Okay, and here we go. Sorry if the little noise you hear in the background, if it's too loud. That's actually like the power head to my fish tank. There's like 1,000 wires in the back of it, and I just didn't want to take the time to try to find it. It was just aggravating with that, but maybe we can get past this, especially as I get farther away from the Curio. Okay, well, just moving on, let me give you kind of an overall view first. This right here is like the Curio in my living room. I have, like 4 of them. They're about a good 7 feet tall. And this right here is one of my newest acquisitions. This right here is a creeper from Jeepers Creepers. This right here is actually the exclusive version. It comes with the interchangeable head. One with this head that resembles more like I don't know, I guess a demon or a gargoyle type. It was he kind of first displayed this in like the end scene of the movie when he had the kid before he flew out the window. I guess when they really revealed his I guess true form. The other one is the head with him with the fedora type Indiana Jones hat, which we all are used to or get are accustomed to. It has like a lot more detail on it, as you can see, like the little spans or something running around his cheekbone. But I guess I'll do like an intense review with this statue, probably like a little later on. But I just want to give you an overall view of it, and just like the new stuff that I kind of put up in my living room Curio. More like the hands on both sides. The one right here with the severed hand, and the one with the more of the battle axe. And the head has like those magnetized inserts in it, and they're pretty strong actually. So as far as like those only 3 points of the statue itself that is detachable actually. Quick little review. The axe has more like that kind of pitch, or pitted steel look to it. Looks like old and weathered. It also has like a little, you see like a little blood on it. Nice detail on the nails also. The body itself has more like that kind of, I guess, oily type, muddied and weathered look clothing with holes. It's actually all in and around. It's a pretty nice statue from Hollywood Collectibles. It also comes with the base, which is, I guess, more so like some type of cobblestone type road. It also comes with 2 crows. You can see this one right here. He has like I guess the eye of the severed head, and the other one over here has more like, I guess, a finger. I guess of the human that he decapitated. The severed head itself. I guess this maybe an I guess rendition of the scene with him when he chopped off the policeman's head in the car. But all around, it's a very nice looking figure. The only complaint that I do have with the figure, I felt on the base itself, they should have put or spray painted or had like running like Jeepers Creepers, or either had like a stand up type plaque that had something showing that this is the creeper from the movie. But that's really basically the only complaint I really have about it. But maybe I can just make a review of that later on soon. This right here is the limited edition Dr. I think Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. This is actually more of like a PVC plastic type statue. It has a classic, I guess you can see right here on the side right here, the little skull on the side of the wall, the Metal Gear, Metal Gear, Gears of War logo. It also came with this. That's more like an award or a medal. I guess it's more like an interpretation of like the Medal of Honor or something like that, or something the U.S. military would give you. So it comes in that open, I guess, kind of case. It also came with like a nice colored book. This one, I thought this thing really had LED lights in it, but it was really like a more glow in the dark element that gave him that lighted look with on the vest, and on the back he has like these lighted LED lights, but it's really just like a glow in the dark kind of feature. The Super Adaptor, of course, you've seen this in a past video that I have. This right here is Man Thing. Man Thing is similar to Swamp Thing from DC. Man Thing is more like Marvel's version, I guess, of this, of that character, of the Swamp Thing character. Actually, ironically, both of them sort of came out closely around the same time, like in the early 70s. I think Man Thing may have came out maybe a few months before Swamp Thing. Even though I tend to bought Swamp Thing a little more, the comic, more than Man Thing. But Man Thing to me was more of a better looking character, because he had more of that monster type look. I never done a review. Well, actually, I haven't done a review on the majority of statues I had though. But this is one of the ones from Bone Designs that I truly do like. Okay, I'm just going to move across rather than this right here is our Satchel exclusive, the Black Panther. This him in more of his battle type gear. This is the exclusive version. The exclusive version came with the obsidian sword. The regular edition came with like the sword. It looked more like an etched or cut type pointed sword, out of kind of stone looking. And the hilt of it, I think, was more of like either a black pearl or something like that, rounded. But this one right here has the exclusive version has the golden panther head emblem on it, and a classic type battle type golden steel sword. Golden tip, I guess. She also has like a panther emblem embedded in it. This one here has also the wired cape, which you can basically make your own kind of flow, or I guess whatever kind of scene you want to interpret that the cape will do. It also has the interchangeable head. The other head is the head of T'Challa, the king. Sort of like the panther head, because that's the main reason I really bought it for. Was really the head. It also has like another more like outreach or claw type hand for the spear. Unless if you just didn't want to display it with the spear, you can just have both the hands and it kind of look like that. I still like the spear. To me, I'd rather have the maximum amount of pose out of my statue, so I figured that would be better. This right here is another statue that I picked up recently. This right here is the Ryan Reynolds version of the Green Lantern. This is actually a pretty nice looking statue. It's by DC Direct. DC Direct actually makes some real nice statues. The only thing with DC Direct that I wasn't really happy with them, they too overpriced. Because I think this statue right here, they wanted like maybe almost $200 for. But to me, it wasn't really worth it, and I figured for $200, the lantern itself right here should light, which it doesn't. So that's one drawback from this statue that I'm not really that crazy about. I felt that this thing, it should be a lighted type statue. Of course, I didn't pay $200 for it. I told my friends in the beginning when they were trying to get me to get it that I told them, I said, nah, trust me, this statue would drop in price. So I just waited around until it dropped almost like total dead in price. Behind there is another Bone Designs Black Panther bust statue. So I just figured that accommodate this one. These right here, two other bust statues I picked up for a little nothing. This right here is a Mark Strong version of Sinestro, which is very nice. I would have really bought this even for retail if I guess I eventually had got around to it, but then I just tend to kind of wait because I feel it was going to drop in price. And they did. Almost like rock bottom. I haven't seen a statue really fall this hard in price in quite a while. I guess the movie didn't really do as well, but the movie to me was just kind of okay. I give it like maybe a 6 you know. But it's you know, I still bought it on DVD, 3D. You know, it's scenes in the movie I do like, and Green Lantern was one of the very first comics I ever read as a kid. I do love the base because it has more like the ring logo on it, and as you see, it's sort of translucent, and it sort of gathers light. It gives almost like a kind of like a glowing effect, which is pretty cool. Even when you look in the center of it, it looks like almost like a tunnel. Okay, moving at the bottom. This is another statue that I had in another room. Most like this, I just kind of did reorganization. Some of these I just took out, and some of these are new. This right here is one of my favorite. The bookend at the back. It has Venom putting his hand through the wall, and on the opposite end of the wall, you can see it like a giant average hand of Spider-Man, you know, balling up his fist, to, you know, I guess to do battle with him. This right here was made by, I think, Creative Licensing. It was like, I think, a company that Marvel had financed, and they sort of went under also, like with a lot of companies, as well as this one right here, which was made by Dynamic Forces, which is another company I think is no longer with us. This right here is actually a friend of mine had emailed me about this statue, and he told me it jumped up in price, almost like $1,500 or $1,600. And I know I went and checked it out, and he was right. You know, I haven't seen one under $1,000. It's kind of funny. You never really know what statue. You know, I don't know really the reason why it jumped up in price so high, but I can only give you like little speculations that I think maybe why. But I did a review on this in one of my earlier reviews, so if you just want to go check it out. This right is like a Marvel 3-pack of Spider-Man. You know, this is by Bowen Designs, actually. So I said one of my favorite. That's when Bowen, he was doing like a lot of those 3-pack type statue things. He did one on Fantastic Four, Iron Man. I think he did 2 on Iron Man, his different type of armors, and the Spider-Man. A few other ones he did too. This right here is sort of new. This right here is the Thunder Tank from the 80s classic Thundercats animated cartoon. I was a big lover in the vehicles, and the Thunder Tank to me was one of the coolest, you know, cartoon vehicles that I can sort of remember. You know, I have quite a long list of ones I like. This one right here, the cockpit top removes, and you can kind of see the inner workings of it. It has like you know, the 2 seats and you know, like the gear shifter, the steering wheel. They did some pretty decent detailing. They even made it look kind of weather looking, where you see like you know, scrape marks and scars and dirt marks, and you know, so you know, they done a pretty nice job with this. Did a real nice job. I also had the action figure one though, but it's by far not as good looking as this. And this thing is pretty heavy too. It's I think it's made out of polystone, but nothing, you know, treads or nothing like that doesn't turn. Which I kind of wish it did. Even the back, I wish I could show you the back. Maybe I can do a review of this thing a little, you know, somewhere down the road though. But it does look nice from head to toe. This one you see the review of my classic, well, not really classic though, but Peter Jackson's version of King Kong. You know, this thing is, you know, sort of heavy, so I had to always leave this thing at the bottom shelf. Even, you know, I picked up a mini one too, and in the back, I think this and the mini one's made by Weta Studios. As you can see in the back right there, that's Ghidorah, the 3-headed monsters. You know, Toho movie productions. You know, the one that made Godzilla. That's made by, I think, X Plus Factor or X Plus. I'm not sure if they're still around, but I know they mostly made like a lot of the old school Ray Harryhausen type monsters, and like Godzilla, a lot of that kind of stuff, Sinbad, all that. So they made some nice stuff. Okay, well look, I'm gonna move on to the next part. See you in a minute.